Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, the 25th of January 2022. Thanks for joining me. I want to use the Radiant Rider-Waite deck for today's reading. Let's see what these cards have to say about Tuesday and what energy is coming up for you on this day. So the first card is the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so we have two court cards and a major arcana card. The major arcana cards talk about big fundamental life themes, and the Hanged Man is about changing your perspective and trying to do things differently, especially when they haven't worked out in the past. The court cards are very specific characteristics that you exhibit on that day, or characteristics you kind of run into via other people or circumstances. The Page of Wands represents this quality of willingness, but a lack of knowledge and experience. And the Queen of Cups is someone who's very nurturing and loving and healing, and who can truly support others in their endeavors. So the message I feel for the day is that you have this youthful enthusiasm, you're looking at your life purpose, and you want to make some progress in that area. So the Page of Wands is a court card that is the most inexperienced. So the good thing about the page is that he wants to learn, and he's chomping at the bit, he's raring to go, so he is enthusiastic and willing. But the problem is that he hasn't got any experience. So he is starting out at the very beginning. He will make mistakes, he will have setbacks, but the key is to continue moving forward, and then ultimately he becomes the Knight of Wands and the King and Queen of Wands. So this is someone who's at the beginning of a journey of discovery. Because it's wands, it's the element of fire, the masculine element that has to do with your life purpose and the things that are fulfilling to you specifically. So with that said, there may be a sense of, I'm a little bit lost. I know I want to make progress, I'm raring to go, but I don't know what area of my life I should focus on. And I feel like there's this big journey ahead of me that's kind of putting me off a little bit because I want to be further along than I actually am. So the Page of Wands almost says, hey, I can anticipate that I am the most inexperienced of the court cards. That means that I'm going to have to go through all this nonsense to graduate to being the king or queen, and I really don't want to do that. So there's a weird sense of premonition, or a sense that, does this really have to be so difficult? And then the Queen of Cups comes in. So with that, you've got a lot going on. So you feel like you want to get things done. At the same time, you may be a bit hesitant. And weirdly enough, too, you've got this gut feeling that something is kind of looming, or there's something that you're going to have to work through. So that can put you a little bit on edge and make you somewhat frustrated. And you may also find it difficult to make a quick decision because everything is so loaded emotionally. With the Queen of Cups next, even facing the Page of Wands, the good news is that the Queen of Cups is someone who can soothe kind of frazzled nerves and fear and doubt and anxiety. Because she comes along and she gives all of this spiritual, nurturing, loving energy, and she takes something which is regular or normal and she turns it into something really triumphant and special and unique. So usually the Queen of Cups holds a regular cup, like everyone else in the Suit of Cups does, but because she focuses all her love and attention on it, her cup has become this amazing trophy. So what this card is saying is that you have the ability to take care of yourself and to soothe any doubts and fears. The message is that if you overcome your own doubts and fears and you progress the way the page wants to, then you're going to be able to turn something regular and mundane, like a regular cup, and you'll be able to turn it into a trophy. So you'll be successful and victorious if you ignore your own negative feelings, or not ignore them, but resolve to work through them, and you don't allow yourself to be held back by your own fears and doubts. And the way to do that is to soothe yourself and to be there for yourself and to do the things, to kind of use the tools that you know work for you. So if you're someone who really calms down because you have a cup of tea after something is stressful, then do that for yourself. The Queen of Cups also, because it's water, is able to kind of channel spiritual energy. So if you have a spiritual practice like meditation, and that calms you down and soothes you and helps you to have faith and to overcome any doubts and fears, then do that. Basically, do for yourself what you'd like other people to do so that you're not afraid to act. The message ultimately is to move forward, because with the Hanged Man being here like this is someone who has taken action that hasn't worked out. He's now strung up on this tree branch here, and the point is that he gets his mistake and then he finds some sort of enlightenment. Once he does find the enlightenment, that's going to create a new security in his life, and he'll be able to behave differently. So the Hanged Man isn't in reverse. There's still a process of illumination and understanding going on. So the message of this spread is that if you overcome your own fears today, and if you help yourself through them, that you will have this eureka moment of a light bulb going off, and you'll understand something about yourself that makes you feel much more secure about your role in the world and what you want to do and what's important, your life purpose basically, and how you can achieve it, that you haven't known prior to today, and that's going to make your journey in future a lot easier. So the key is to push through your fears today and not to let yourself be intimidated by anything going on internally or externally. You're nurturing and loving enough to take care of yourself and to help yourself through it. And please do help yourself through it, because it's like ding, the light bulb goes off, and this is a realization and a truth that's going to make, that helps you to get to know yourself much better, an inner strength, and you can then use that deliberately to make things go the way you want them to. Number-wise, we've got 2 chord cards. They count as 1. So 1 and 1 is 2, and 12 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 is freedom in numerology. So by pushing through your fears, you may even realize that some of the fears were completely faulty, and that you don't need to be governed by them anymore, and that you can enjoy much more freedom because you've been able to let go of things that have been holding you back, again, internally or externally. Yeah, so keep pushing and keep striving today. You'll have an amazing outcome as a result. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to order your reading with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.